Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another rainy day on the plains of Colorado. If you're new here, I am Doyle, and I am standing inside my garage. And today, we're going to go on an adventure, because regardless of what the weather's doing, I still need parts. I need parts for the S10 that I'm standing in front of, and I need parts for that thing. So, let's get to the junkyard, and then when we get back, I will discuss what parts we got and why we got them. So, I'll see you guys shortly. Let me check this out. Side exit exhaust, bro. You know I'm all about that. And the stick. This thing has Doyle written all over it. I love it. Alright, on to the next find. Alright, so here's candidate number one. We're looking for the wife's journey first, which is fine. This one has rear springs in it. The wife just spotted something cool. I don't even know what it is. I haven't looked at it yet. So that may be a possibility. It's got the struts in it too. So we'll get back to this one. Over here, what do we got?
It's cute. It shouldn't be here. It's adorable.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's cute.
Checker.
76 or 7, yeah, 76. That's what the sticker on the side says.
Anybody knows what this is? Feel free to comment down below. It's got a Rochester on it, so I would assume it's a Chevy. Probably. Well, that looks like a Chevy cab design. Probably 235, probably. I don't know. On to the next find. Let's go see what that is down there. Oh shit! I was coming down here to look at the caddy, but bam! Look at that shit, bro. That's what my Vic used to look like when it was stock. Back window's broken out of it. Oh no, it's a super early one. So this is 92, 93, 94, 95. And it's got a fucking hitch? Bruh! You see the shit? Need a hitch. Let me crawl underneath here and figure out what this fucking gear axle ratio is. Because not this trip, but on an upcoming trip, I am looking for a 373 rear end. This one is 308. Well, that would be a better ratio than what I have, but not quite what I'm looking for. So, looks to be a 73 Ford LTD. Oh, it's not even a Cadillac. Dope. That's what's up. Had a Ford big block in it. That's a C6 big block bell housing, so 429, 460. Haha! Oh, that's why she's here. Found it. Alright, guys, we're gonna continue on and search for this journey. Alright, guys, found her journey, and
Successful.
she is not getting a driver's fender.
Or bumper.
Or a bumper. Somebody hasn't gacked the motor yet, that's surprising. Passenger door I just purchased. And it's too early of a journey for her to get stereo stuff out of. That's okay. Alright, on to the next. Alright, found the second Sedona option. This one is a little more assembled, which is not necessarily a good or a bad thing for the task that I am after. I definitely think we're going to pull the front struts out of the silver one, just because it's already disassembled. And then we will figure out which ones we're going to get the rear springs out of. We got one more to go. By the way, this is aisle 42. Oh, fuck! There's a Legend. Oh, shit. Used to own one of these. This is like the shit, y'all. Let me see if I can do this. Oh, oh, yeah. Front mounted, long wheelbase. What is it? Long mounted front wheel drive. This thing was the shit, bro.
With the single seats in the middle?
Oh, I missed the Legend. You can, I guess. I've never seen single seats in a van. Fuck yeah, that auto tilt column life. Oh man. And the fucking sunroof. I need another Legend. Alright, so the list grows. I need a Chevy Love. And I need an Acura Legend. You can squeeze, man. No, you can't. Back out. Abort. 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 I'm gonna go around the other side. It's in like hella nice condition too. Probably a head gasket. Alright, next one. Alright, and our last contender is this one. Which is the one that I'm going to start with because it is the most disassembled for what I want. So I'm going to set you guys down and attempt to pull the rear springs out of this one. Alright, y'all. There's the load. So I gotta figure out how to get this up there to pay for it, and then we'll come back out for S10 stuff. Alright, y'all. That was $105. I think it's a purchase well made. I'll explain more when we get back to the house. Let me unload the tools that I know for sure I don't need that are causing me extra weight, and then we'll get back in there and we'll get the S10 stuff. Alright, next on the list is this S10 right here. Partially because it's nice, mostly because it's really close to the door and that sucked to carry to the car because there's a lot of stuff. So this is the one that we're gonna grab. We're gonna grab the brake booster, the master cylinder, the distribution block thing, and we're gonna take all of this home to the S10. So I'll get you guys set up on this one, I guess. Vacuum for the brakes disconnected. Brake line disconnected for the rear brakes, I believe. Brake line disconnected for the front brakes. Brake wire disconnected. Now I need to go inside and disconnect the brake and undo 4 bolts, and then this whole thing should come out. So let's get inside. Alright, wife says it's the second car in. So let's see what we got. She's a lot rougher than the other one. She's also got, yeah, see, it's got a different distribution block. This booster wouldn't have worked, so. And this one's also throttle body fuel injected. God, my camera work is shitty today. Get it together, Doyle! This thing's cancer filled to the brim. Doesn't look like anything interesting inside. It was a stick though, but it was a 4-wheel drive stick, so not that impressive. Alright, wife's got one more that we're gonna go find, so.
Yeah,
Alright, last but not least, we got this guy. Oh, 4-cylinder. That's pretty dope. I don't see 4 cylinders ever. 4-tack. Pretty cool. Go around the wife here. And it's gonna be the same thing with this one. This booster wouldn't have worked either. See, it's got the computer and distribution blocks mounted different, so that's good. And automatic. And I would have assumed 2-wheel drive because I don't see anything fancy anywhere. This bed's definitely smashed. We'll go ahead and take a look at this Blazer and see if that booster would have worked or how much I looked out today. Yep, see, that booster wouldn't have worked either. So, alright, I'm gonna have the wife look up Blazers real quick, and then we're probably gonna head back to the house. So, I will see you either way. Alright, we got another Blazer. And again, the booster wouldn't have worked. So, definitely glad that we have this one. Alright, I think that's it. We're gonna pay for this. We will see you at the car, and I will let you know what the price tag was. Alright, y'all. All of this assembly and throttle cable cost me 60 bucks. So, not too shabby at all. We're gonna get all this home, and then we'll figure other shit out. Alright? Alright, cool. Bye. Alright, so we are back from the junkyard, and I'm already kicking shit and throwing stuff everywhere. But that's okay. We've gone through quite the debacle trying to get springs for this thing. So, H&R made, very important here, made a set of lowering springs that were part number 29400-1. I ordered those from Andy's Autosport, and they canceled my order and refunded my money. And then we went to Slick Car and found out that that website looks dreadful, like a scam. And I tried to find them anywhere else I could, and they're not available. At least not in the United States. I could probably get them in Germany if I spoke German. I called H&R and I asked them if they still made them, and they said no, we don't. And we don't offer any listings for that. So I said, okay, could you guys make me a set? And they're like, no, we don't do sets. We would do an entire run, and it would cost you a shit ton of money. And I was like, all right. So, the kid that had it before, let's start completely over. Evan cut the springs in it and lowered it, which is fine. It wasn't lowered that much, and it looked good, and it still rode good. Then the kid got it after us, cut more out of it, and it's fucking dreadful now. And not only can you not find lowering springs, but you can't find stock replacement rear springs either. You can buy front struts that have springs on them, but you can't buy springs individually for the front or the back. At least not that we found. So, that put me in a pickle. I went down to the junkyard and I found 2 Kia Sedonas, and I gacked the rear springs out of both of them. The first thing I'm going to do is set the rear end back to factory ride height, which is something this van hasn't seen in at least half a decade. And then on the other set, when Evan comes up here at some point, we will cut and lower the van like it's supposed to be. And if I ever need to go on a long road trip or something, we can put the stock ones back in and it'll be perfectly fine. Same thing with the struts. I ordered these ones with the intention of having lowering springs, and that didn't happen. So I went and pulled just a regular set of struts out of the front of a Kia Sedona, and I'm going to put it back at factory ride height, and then I'm going to order struts with springs, and I will have a set of new struts with cut springs, and then a new set of struts with regular springs, if that makes sense. So I will have a stock suspension for this thing, and I will have a lowered suspension for this thing. That took care of that entire headache for literally the price of the lowering spring kits. When I buy the new springs and the struts, they will equal $250, and that's what the lowering springs were. So I get 2 suspensions for the price of 1. I'm okay with that. And then for the S10, I can't show you because I'm making major progress on it. But the brake booster, the reservoir, the distribution block, the brake lines on the upper half of it, the vacuum canister adapter, all of that got torched in the fire. So I got lucky enough that I found an 85 S10 extended cab 2.8 liter carbureted automatic, same exact truck, and went ahead and pulled the brake booster assembly with the reservoir and everything out of it to replace all of it in one shot. And I also got the throttle cable that burned up in the fire. So we are off and running on that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we're good to go to put the truck back together after I finish the project that I'm working on right now. And then be able to get this cab back on the chassis. So that'll be good. Alright guys, I'm gonna go inside and get to where it's warm and do some shit and stuff, and dab and relax and hang out with the wife. So I will catch you guys tomorrow probably for something or another, or if not the next day. It's supposed to be warm for the next week, so I'm hoping to get some content out and get some fucking work done. But I love you guys. Have a great night. God bless. Bye.